An asset is an identifiable item expected to generate economic benefits and of which the value can be reliably measured. Tangible assets are one of the most important items of the assets of a company.
A tangible asset is an asset owned for more than 1 year, either to be used for the production of goods or services, either to be rented to third parties, or to be owned for administrative purposes. Therefore, an asset which is no longer of use but that holds a value on the market must be maintained in assets, for it will generate an economic advantage through its resale. On the other hand, an asset which is no longer of use and of which the market value is zero will have to be disposed of assets. This new definition leads to the erasure of deferred expenses and exchange rate differences reported as assets. Deferred expenses are, for example, the startup costs or the preliminary project development costs for a new establishment, which have to be fully borne during the financial year during which they have been incurred. As to the exchange rate differences reported as assets, payables and receivables in foreign currency have to be translated at the closing rate, and unrealized exchange gains or losses will be directly registered in the financial result.
In the French GAAP, exchange rate differences are reported as assets, accounted, and a provision for foreign exchange losses is recorded to take into account the unfavorable unrealized exchange rate differences, principle of prudence.
The IFRS aim to describe the economic reality. The legal ownership of a piece of property is no longer mandatory to register it as an asset. Thus, leased machines have to appear in the assets, even if they legally belong to the lessor, which is not the same in the French accountancy corporate accounts.
We'll focus on the different depreciation methods throughout a practical case study. On the 1st of January of year N, EL purchased a new machine amounting to €100,000 in order to enrich its industrial equipment. This purchase is a fixed asset to be amortized over a 5-year period. Its residual value at the end of the 5 years is estimated at €4,000. The EL managers decided to compare two methods of depreciation, the straight line and the softy ones. In order to do so, we will set up the depreciation schedule according to the two methods. Place in the right order the following words in order to form the sentence that will explain how to get the annual value of depreciation according to the two methods.
The correct sentence was, according to the straight line method, the annual value of depreciation is the same during all the useful life, whereas in softy method, the annual value of depreciation is calculated by multiplying the depreciation basis by a significant fraction of each year of the useful life.
According to you, in the straight line method, is the depreciation basis constant regardless of the year of the depreciation, or does it fluctuate according to the year of depreciation?
Well done, you found the right answer.